What's up, guys? And today we're going to sim the NHL 17 first season of the Toronto Maple Leafs. So let's go on and take a look at the lines, guys. And before you start hating me, just know that everything is on best lines. And the one thing that really pops up here is Austin Matthews being rated 77. Though I feel his offensive skills, such as puck skills, shooting, and skating, plus probably his senses, should allow him to get around or over 30 points. Nylander is another player that's pretty interesting here, and Nazem Kadri, as of what production they're gonna get. Let's take a look on D here. We got Morgan Rielly and Polak, who's an 85, which is definitely pretty darn high. Then we got Gardner and Hunwick, Connor Carrick, and Jared Cowan, which I doubt we're gonna see in a Leafs uniform this year. In front of the net, we got Freddie Anderson, who's probably one of the big question marks in Toronto. Will he just be a pretty darn good starter, or can he evolve into that elite goalkeeper? That's something the Leafs can't wait to know, how he's going to handle the pressure of being a consistent #1 goalie. Then we got Jonas Henra as a backup, which I think was a great steal for the Leafs money-wise. So let's go ahead, guys, and sim the season. I am actually going to skip right through the entire sim, and I'll meet back with you guys once the season is finished. What's up, guys? We simmed the full season, and Leafs finished with 90 points just out of the playoffs, which is a bit of a deception. Obviously, if the Leafs are close to the playoffs, everybody's going to want them to make them. They're 3 points out of the playoffs, but they're also 3 spots out of them. So, I mean, that's a bit of a bummer. Let's look at the Metropolitan Division. Yeah, Pittsburgh finishes with 96. So they're 3 points out. But a bunch of teams between them and the last wild card spot. Now, before we go and check the lines, I just want to remind you guys, if you want to customize your PS4, give it a sick look. We even have a Leafs version of the product, PS4 skins, links in the description below. And we also got a bunch of other cool stuff at Discount Sporting Goods, NBA, MLB, NHL. Go check it out. So let's move on to the lines here. And I did best lines full season before you guys start criticizing me. We got Matthews, who's now the #2 center. Now I need to point out that Bozak got injured a lot, which gave Matthews and Nylander a lot more of playing time. Matthews' stock jumped up from a 77 to an 85. So he gets 36 points, but keep in mind he got more playing time and higher overall at the end of the season. So that's probably where he stacked up most of his production. Now 36 points is a little low, but I'm forecasting somewhere around 40 to 50, so it's 36 is very plausible. Now Nylander, him, had a slightly better year. He goes close to 40 points, only 3 more points than Matthews. I guess the expectations are a little lower. He does get 16 goals, and if he has a season like this, Leafs fans will believe he is well on his way to becoming a top 6 forward. On defense, the biggest success of the year has to be Morgan Rielly. His stock jumps up to a 90 overall. He actually goes on and tallies 47 points, 13 goals, 34 assists, and a +7 differential, which is great. For the first time in his career, he gets a plus differential. So Morgan Rielly, a year like this is very plausible. He's definitely a player that's a candidate for a breakout year. Now in front of that, we got Freddie Anderson, who was lights out, playing 68 games, 35 wins, 26 losses. Goals against average of 2.27. That's pretty darn good. A save percentage of 927. That is great, with 7 shutouts. That is elite goaltending. If Freddie Anderson performs like this, everybody will say the Leafs have found their goalie for years to come. So let's go up to Jonas Henra, and I think the Leafs are going to think about going with another backup next year. 822 save percentage. 3.57 of goals against average. That's horrendous. But he does manage, by some freaking miracle, with these disgusting stats, to finish 7 and 8, which isn't so bad. So it looks like the Leafs bailed him out a few times. So that's about it, guys, for a sim. I want to know what you guys think the Leafs are going to do next season. Will they be a playoff team? Will they be at the bottom of the Eastern Conference? My opinion is they're going to be slightly improved. They're going to look a lot more alive since they got a lot more young players, and they should be a few spots up from that, that bottom spot. My predicted finish NHL rankings is between 20 and 25th. I don't think they get into the playoffs next year, but in the next few years, they're definitely going to be a force to be reckoned with. So that's about it, guys. I hope you enjoyed this video, and I hope you have an awesome day.